Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And I am going to attempt to stick to a plan, and that plan includes ring pours. And ring pours for me mean ring poured cups, and white paint between every layer is a really good place to start. So I guess I'm going to just give myself some white paint. And it's a test. Today I'm doing a little test. And my test is measuring cups, Zaza kitchen, or shovels. And I would really like that white paint to come out of there a whole lot better than it is, without spewing myself in the face, and that looks like a possibility. And I've just added more paint to my skirt. Okay, so everything's gonna be a problem. I don't want everything to be a problem. And I'm gonna try and change up my colors as I go. Really? Couldn't I just have it be easy? Really? I'd like it to be easy. There, got what I wanted. Really? You think? Not sure about that. But that's okay, because sometimes white is an awesome catalyst. And it did start out as accidental art. For sure. I'm going to go with every color in the rainbow, pretty much, and try and find where I put my white down in front of me. There we go. And I don't need any more of that. And I'm just going to change up my colors. That's pretty similar. I think that's not much of a change. Okay, this might take a moment to think about, honestly. I guess I wasn't as prepared as I expected to be. I do want to do something similar to Catapillar, but I want to space my rings out a lot more than I have in the past. And I want to stop short of making so much paint that I can't use it all in one go. I would like that to be a slightly different color, and that a different color still. I don't know what the shovels are going to do. I am getting busy trying to configure some different colors. That's good, that's good, that's not good, that's good. Things are occasionally slightly different thicknesses. I haven't used any yellow yet. I want to put some. Where do I want to put it? I want to put it right there. Alright, so we're getting somewhere, sorta, kinda, and because I've been experiencing a lot of canvas drying out lately, I'm going to prime my canvas with a very heavy layer of, whoops, almost did it, of white paint. Just gotta keep poking holes. Treasure hunter looking for paint. Okay, I see that I missed a white layer. Never mind. I think some bright yellow would be good there. Obviously the ring pour is going to come out of the corner of the shovel and be quite different than anything else. I did it again. Son of a gun. Okay, well, as long as we got some interesting colors, I think we'll be okay. And we seem to have some interesting colors. Putting them down someplace they won't spill, that would be a good thing. So if I don't overfill anything, that would be why. Tried to wipe the pollen out of everything before I started. Trying to keep it interesting. Haven't used very much blue or all that much purple. I'd like a little more purple, please. Gotta work for it. Can't have it. Alright, so what now? Do I add a few more things and call it good? I haven't got any Prussian blue in anything, and I love Prussian blue. I also have this color I haven't used that I mixed up using a little unicorn spit in the Art Minds stuff. And I think no matter how much I've got or how much I don't have at this point, it will be enough to do what we have in mind. Except for down there. I'm not sure about down there. That looks like not enough to me. And I think I want some turquoise and or some green. And since turquoise is my usual go-to, I'll give it that. And then I could just throw some weird stuff in one. Maybe a little more. And since we're at it, why don't I just go right up the middle, change everything up just a little bit. I don't have much of that blue. Yes, I changed my whole go figure. That's just the way I roll. Sorry. Alright, so if I get most of these out of here, the fact that I am using for the first time ever on camera a 20 by 24 inch canvas. I was waiting for a while. I did not fill my other room pour cup. All these paints can go out of the way for now. I expect I might be lining something with some black at some point or some gold at some point, and those are handy. I didn't actually knock them over then. That was really cool. So let's look for my white. I have my white. I'm going to take the top right off of that and hope I have enough of that right in there and I don't dump my marble down. Let's find something to put that top in so it doesn't run all down into the threads. Let's go. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see everything. I know it's going to be interesting. And it might take a little bit, but I have an OXO omelet turning spatula. And this is the proof in the pudding for those of you who have not seen this before. I wanted to do black, but I don't really have enough black. I really, really, really wanted a nice heavy layer of paint. And it looks like the bugs are headed my way. They love white paint and white canvas. So how fast can we do this? This is about speed because I don't want that white background to dry up. I want to be able to tip the canvas, which means I'm also going to have to not paint the sides at the moment. Although probably right around, I see that thing that does not belong. Right around here somewhere there is a edge catcher with my name on it. That is just a tremendous amount of white paint. I will be obviously mixing some more up. That ought to give us room to tip. Oh, I am encouraging people to solicit Martha Stewart Corporation to get us the turntable that I bought at Kmart years ago. It's just a rotating ring under a under a glass top. I see that thing. Goodbye thing. Goodbye other thing. The nice thing about the OXO is if you spread a nice even layer, which you do, and I could torch this to get rid of any bubbles, but I think using the spatula really helps to get rid of some of them. And I have glasses on, which means I could see that naked corner and that naked corner. And I can quickly hit the stuff that's running over. Oh boy. And the more times I swipe with the spatula, the more stuff I can see that's in there and the more bubbles I knock out. So here goes nothing. For now, I'm going to leave that. Oh, don't. You know what? I'm just going to wipe that off because that way, if I need to, I can use it. And since that white bottle of paint is right there, oh boy. I got a funny feeling I'm not going to use all my paint. But I am going to find out what happens when I pour out of a shovel. I don't want all that red color, so I'm going to grab my pink and maybe a little turquoise too. I don't know what will happen with that, but I do know that I can see the colors that I like. I kind of want to start with what I've got. I say that now. I wonder if turning the canvas will turn the trajectory. I'm pouring right-handed and rotating clockwise, if that'll make a difference. I want to take my Princeton Article Catalyst spatula and take the paint out of this and cautiously add it to the ring pour cup, because I probably have to do another painting to get rid of all this paint, unless I decide to use it now. And look at that. Look at those. Can you see those? Those are beautiful cells in there. And I do not use silicone. Alright, so let's just do it. Let's start where we start. I like to add a line of black or gold around things sometimes. And this is obviously no exception. I'm basically watching one ring and hoping the rest work out. So I'm going to do that. I can't believe how well that's staying on there. Being the abstract artist that I am, I have no fear. You're right. That is Prussian blue, and I was expecting that to be more purple by far. And what else? And also, I can obviously go back in and add some more rings. I want that purple. And that's going to keep spreading out for quite a bit of time. I want more purple everywhere. And I'm not going to ring pour, I'm just going to pour. And I'm going to sporadically add what I want because I can, and that's the name of my book on the Amazon link. And you can too, which is what I should put on the next book. I like to say, I do because I can, of course. Stop that flow and put some orange in there. When I did my dots the other day, I had far, far, far too much orange to make me happy. I didn't put any black out there, and I hadn't decided if I was going to I don't have much fear left at this point because I just feel like no matter what I get, I'm going to be getting something that I can work with. I haven't torched, and I obviously cannot watch everything. And paint flows to paint, so we will get some changing shapes. So there's definitely a certain amount of unexpected result here. I don't know if I could ever rotate them correctly enough to make them go back to... a circle. I don't think that's going to happen under any circumstances. I really want an edge catcher, but you know what? Now that I think about trying to manipulate a 20 by 24 inch canvas, it's a little frightening. But seeming as I don't have any paint on the edge over there, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to let that paint go right down over the edge, pool on my edge catcher, and cover my edge right there. Turn it around. Maybe, yeah, I think so. Maybe take the paint right off of the edge catcher. I know you can't see me, I'm sorry. I'm using my Princeton Art Tool round tip spatula to take the paint right off the edge catcher and put it back in the gap on that corner, so it covers the edge completely. And then I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to grab a clean edge catcher so I do not schmutz up the edge of a canvas that I do not want to have paint on, that is not colored, because I want to tip my design this way. Well, I think having a lot of paint has actually helped quite a bit. I'm going to let that paint pool right down there and then squish it right under the edge. And that gives me 2 minutes to tell you whatever I want to tell you, and check this out and see if I want to do something else to it. And since the white paint is still thick, I can get away with doing some stuff. That includes sticking my skewer in there. And I will wait to tell you everything I need to tell you in part 2, because there should be a part 2. Like in that purple, thinking I want a little more gold. And I'm way out of your sight, I'm so sorry. Just adding a little gold to my corner where the wet paint is dripped down over the edge, or the edge catchers spread it over the edge. I've got some great paint right in my shovel, and I can let it go down over the edge as well. Hopefully you can see some of that. And pick it up with my skewer, drag it sideways in a skewer swipe. And I have got Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, which means that I can take the paint out of that shovel, which is what I just did, and put it down over my edge, as opposed to needing to tip and cover that edge. So, I've got 13 seconds left, and my cord is in my way, and I managed to not... Really? Okay, so I'm going to add some more paint to this and tell you guys, shop my Amazon link and know what it cost you, because I'm still here and I'm going to pour some more paint on this. Actually, what am I going to do? I like that purple. I want some more of that pink. I definitely like that gold. So let's add some rings inside the paint. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I do keep dripping, yes. I see that. Shovel pours as opposed to ring pours. And what else?